I know what happened. I know what happened. So I'm a little under the weather, if y'all can't tell. Got a little bit of stuffiness in my voice. So what happened was, at my job, I have been tasked to do the funeral detail that's coming up. So what happens is, somebody, whether they were in the military just recently or they were in a long time ago and retired, they passed away. So I get the honors of going and, you know, rendering, I guess, their last respects from the military, I guess you can kind of say. It's supposed to be an honorable thing. We're supposed to take it as it's very honorable. And to be honest with you, it is. You know, it's an honor to be able to go and give this person their last respects as whatever in the military once they passed away. We get to, you know, carry the casket of the deceased into the funeral home. We get to render honors and courtesy by folding the flag. We get to do the 21 gun salute, you know, all that good stuff. There's a playing of the bugle that happens. Like I said, we fold the flag. We go ahead and give the flag to, you know, whatever closest family member or personnel is there to, you know, from the person that passed away. So of course, in the Army, before we go do this, we know that this is happening. We're put on a detail that we have to practice the funeral. It's called the funeral detail. We're practicing as if we were actually at the funeral, going through everything, the whole motion of everything that we're supposed to do when we do it. So what happened was, the NCOIC that was there, he had a vape, right? And y'all know I don't vape. I try not to vape very often. He offered me some of his vape and I vaped with him. And what I think happened, I know like the vape was getting passed around. So I feel like just everybody all vaping off of this one freaking little machine or whatever. I kind of caught a cold off of that. Now, on Friday, it really started to hit me. I think we did the funeral detail, I want to say Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. If not Tuesday, then it was definitely Wednesday and Thursday. But we did the funeral detail on those 2 days. On Thursday was my last day doing the funeral detail for the week. Friday, I went to work, back to normally scheduled program, back to work. I noticed at work, and plus it was raining heavily that day. Well, it wasn't raining heavily, but steadily. Now, luckily, you know, there was other things that I had to do, so I had to break off after lunch and go inside the building. But I don't think that necessarily it was the rain that got me, because when it was raining outside and what I was doing for my job that day, I was operating the boat and I was teaching the trainees how to operate the boat. On the boat, there's a canopy. There's an overhead little thing on the boat. The only thing that really got wet the most was my hands and maybe my legs, because I had got down on our interior bay to show the trainees how they need to prep the bay for when we take it back to the truck to get pulled out of the water. So obviously my legs got wet, but my hands were very wet, even though my gloves were on, and my hands were getting kind of cold. So I don't think it really was the rain, but maybe it could have been. But I think really it's the vape that got me all under the weather. As I went back in the building after lunch, constantly sneezing. I'm talking about 5-6 times in a row sneezes. The snot started to come out. Once I got home though, Friday night, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, that's when the constant sneezing and the snot was really coming down. I mean, it's just that shiny line, like, and there's nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting down and then I bend over like that, and then that's when it just pours down. You know what I mean? So yeah, sometimes it happens, man. Sometimes it happens. You get sick at work, or you might catch a cold at work, and you just got to push through. But that's what I'm doing, man. I'm pushing through, even though, if y'all could tell, I got a little bit of under the weatherness. I stayed in bed almost all day yesterday. I slept a lot, and I just try to recover, man. I'm feeling a lot better today. I'm up and around and moving around and stuff like that, so it's cool. But I'm still a little bit stuffy, and to be honest, I haven't sneezed that much at all today. So that's what happens. You got to push through at times whenever you're feeling under the weather. You got to keep it moving and got to keep doing what you got to do.